Local organizations are taking a look at eviction filings in 2024 and seeking solutions to lower them even further in 2025. We spoke with one local group about how those numbers are changing compared to 2023. Madison Schlegel is here in the studio with more.
4Kids is an organization which helps families that are facing homelessness. And their CEO, Thaler McCormick, sat down with us today to talk about how evictions shape up compared to previous years and what factors are contributing to high eviction filings, making Hampton Roads one of the leading places for evictions in the state and in the nation. A new study by City Park, which looks at eviction data, shows evictions statewide and in our area dropped last year. But according to 4Kids CEO Thaler McCormick, she says evictions in Hampton Roads are holding more steady.
When we look at the entire year, we're basically flat, maybe about 1,000 or so below.
City Park says in Hampton Roads, reported eviction filings between January and September of 2024 were 27% lower than they were in that time period in 2023, which would be the first annual drop since 2021 when COVID moratoriums were in place. McCormick notes the downtick in evictions highlights the work 4Kids and lawmakers are efforting through VERP, or the Virginia Eviction Reduction Pilot Program.
4Kids is implementing that work in Portsmouth and Chesapeake, and over 18 months we were able to drop judgments by 30% in Portsmouth and Chesapeake. So what we know is if we put in place the right interventions, we can improve this growing problem.
McCormick points out another growing problem: serial filers.
What happens is this serial filing really becomes a new effective rent for people, which is compounding. We've already got rental rates going up. Once you layer on those fees, it is pretty catastrophic.
This week, Virginia NAACP Housing Chair Tracy Hardney-Scott says their aim for this legislative session is clear when it comes to combating evictions.
Our focus will be on bills that are for tenant protections against unjust evictions and rent increases.
Hardney-Scott with the Virginia NAACP also says housing is a fundamental right, and their group is pushing for legislation that focuses on equitable housing for all. Madison Schlegel, 13 News Now.